Homeboy. Archie. Archie. Wait. See what I mean? He'll stride everywhere. He's such a big dog. I like what he does when he picks up his foot, he'll shake his head, which is a good sign. Let's walk down this field. As you can see, he's very playful. Obviously, he's still a puppy, so people need to understand. People see him and think, oh, he's a very threatening dog. He is on job, yes, but he's very, very like childish. I usually take these dogs at night on a huge field with the climbing ropes. Obviously, they've got more leeway that way, but I haven't got the. I need to get a certain light so I can do better recordings there, because obviously the camera on my phone can't really record good at night time. But like I said, if I did the recordings at night time, you know, on the field, you can see them properly run there. Yeah. But obviously, I haven't got the. Obviously, you can see these full potential. But in the yard, he's good friends with Serkan, the male alabai. He's good friends with Zaria, the female alabai. Who else? Talas as well. He respects Talas. But like I said, he's a very boisterous male. So what he'll do is he'll try starting on Brown, and you know Brown's not one to back off. And he doesn't do anything to Duman, because obviously Duman's the older male, and they all respect him, but besides Brown. But Brown has his exceptions, you know. But you won't be able to get his full potential on these 5-meter leashes. For anyone that does want to get a Boss Shepherd, you're going to have to put a lot of exercise into the dog in order for it to be very healthy. You know. What happens is, so at the moment the dog's resting, which is fine. Say if he stops, if he gets him still again, I'll show him. You know, when their back arches, if you don't do any exercise with them. So right now this is fine. You want the back legs to be higher, but when he curves up a little bit, you'll understand what I mean. At the moment it's not an issue, but with the back legs, if they're a bit more, he gets a bit of a curve, and that will happen over if you don't take him for exercise, if he doesn't get his legs stretched out, because he's such a big dog and he's got a lot of weight to hold, and you know, the muscle mass and the bone density and everything. It's just wants that coffee. Come on, boy. Like I said, he loves playing. You know what to do? Put him closer. I'll just do a close up of him. Come on, boy. Just keep him stiff then. MashaAllah. See, this physique right now is perfect. You can see that his back legs, it's a proper phenotype, and the sinology is it'll do that sort of arch, which is a great sign. His tail as well starts up high. When he kills it up, he's got a nice kill. Archie. He's got good head structure, lips and everything. MashaAllah. With these dogs, so you've got different sort of Turkish Shepherd dogs. You've got kangals, you've got Anatolians, malaklis, bozzies. And I always say the difference between all of them, there's like small differences, but they all kind of originate from the same sort of dog. You know, kangals is not a breed, it's not an actual breed, it's a natural breed. You know, so what that means is there's been, you know, different selections over the years, you know, breed selections and whatever, which caused some dogs to be bigger, some dogs to be more mastif-like, and obviously some a bit more small, a bit tighter looking. Obviously, you've got the kangals. So with him, he's... Hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
So with the Boss Shepherd, it's just a bigger version of a kangal. It can do the same work as a kangal. He really wants that coffee. Hey, Archie.
Hey.
Let's go. Yeah, so what I was saying, so like, yeah, it's a bigger version of a kangal. They've got the same sort of traits, very similar. Obviously his body structure is a bit different, his head shape's a bit different, but you can see that it comes from kangal. You know, that's that same sort of, you know, dog. These dogs can get quite tall, they can get quite big as well. You know, I know some Boss Shepherds out there that are like a meter tall, you know, 90, 100 kilos. That can actually work, because you get a lot of dogs these days that are, you know, that are heavy dogs, but they can get no work in. To be fair, with what we do at Savasky, we don't want a dog to be too heavy. We want it to just be the right size, very fit individual. Because I feel like the dog can work for longer. And I don't, size is, if you're gonna get size on a dog, you need what, like a volkodav. You need a volkodav. You know, some of the chows can get to over 100 kilos, but even still, like, I'm not a fan of such a big dog. But as you can see, much like.
Hey.
But yeah, pictures don't really do these dogs justice, you know, in terms of size. But if you see the dog in person, you know, you'll get shocked. Like, even when I saw pictures of Archie, I was like, he's not going to be as big as what I expected. And then, you know, much like when we seen him, he was very protective. Akhmet raised him well.
The only thing is though, he was in a house.
Yeah.
I was going downside too.
So obviously with these dogs, you can raise them in the house, it's not an issue. I would personally say no, the dogs need a lot more space outside, and you've got to keep it more natural, because like I said, these dogs haven't been domesticated in the UK for very long. You know, if you get the correct type, if you've not get one from certain breeders out there, you know, you're not going to get a working sort of dog. The dogs that we get at Savasky are all from shepherds, or all from reptile breeders that have working dogs, because it's just better. Because, you know, you want a dog to work, you know, show, you know, be able to move for its weight, because otherwise, you know, if you've got a weak, you know, big boned, not much work dog, it's just going to get bad prep. You know, whenever you take it, people are going to be like, oh, it's nice, but I'd rather get, you know, an alabai, corso or something. For him, he'll run for days for you all. He still needs to understand his weight and everything, because he's still very clumsy. But like I said, he's a pup, so he's still got plenty of learning to do. You know, my objective for this, you know, for like recording videos, you know, like in terms of professionally, I don't really mind not doing it like that. I kind of want to do it raw. So like, I'm walking my dog, I just put my phone out and you can see how the dog acts. Whatever happens, happens. It's not pre-recorded. I'm not like, you know, I just thought, okay, let me get my camera, I'll show you how the dog is. That way you guys can point out any wrongs if you see any, you know, and I can just show you what the dog's like on a day-to-day basis. Because that's what it's about. You know, you've got all these breeders out there that, you know, that go into the depths and all that, you know, and just do like, you know, these professional recordings of dogs acting
only
like,
show certain clips.
yeah, only show certain clips. Where for us, I'll show you all sorts of clips. I'll show you, like, I've never done protection training ever for any of my dogs. You know, I've not even put it into them. But with Barone, you can see for yourself. If someone comes, he's not going to hesitate. Archie's the same. Archie's, you know, very protective like that. You know, yeah. Some dogs are, and obviously I haven't really seen my, like, Barone switch, so I wanted to put it to the test. So when I recorded the video, it was the first time I was witnessing it as well. And whatever happened, I don't really care in that sense. You know, these dogs are not supposed to be human aggressive. You know, kangals, you know, Boss Shepherds and whatever. All livestock guardian dogs. But you know, people out there, they just tell them human aggressive and take their, you know, personal. What fucking stick have you got?
Watch out.
Fuck it hell.
Archie, hey, you want this one?
Yeah, so the dog's, he's called Archie. Interesting name. You know, not my cup of tea. I don't really name my dogs like that. I like to keep it traditional, but it's kind of grew up. It suits him well. You know, I call him the Archmeister. There's a few names I call him. You know, depends on. But I think that's normal. You know, with all, you know, anyone's dog, you've all got nicknames for him. So, like for example, Brown. You know,
got too many.
Brown's got too many.
Veronica.
If I'm pissed off with him, if I'm speaking about him, I'll say Baron. When it's just me and him and my brother, we say Baron. But you know, when he acts like a twat, we call him Veronica. You know, what other one? There's another one.
There's too many for him.
Yeah.
Duman
as well. Duman, Dumanella, Dumanica. It fucking depends. I mean, just a bit of banter, to be fair. But like I said, I'm gonna end the video here. You know, hopefully, it's been a bit informative and a bit more. You know, it is what it is, isn't it?
We may make another one as well.
I'm gonna bring Talia after this, and then I think I'll do 2 back-to-back breedings. Well, Archie,
Back-to-back breedings.
not back-to-back breedings. Fuck it, back-to-back videos, man. Yeah, we don't do back-to-back breedings. Fuck that, man. You know.
Archie.
So yeah, we're gonna head off. So make sure you like the video. Shout out to all my supporters as well on Svasky Kennels and Instagram. Yeah, like you know, I can't get to the place that I am without all you anyway. You know, you show me positive support. You know, so
Archie,
just
Archie's come through a fan.
yeah. So the Archie himself. Let me just stop it here for a second. Even Archie himself, he's like one of my followers texted me. He was like, you know, can you look after him and whatever, you know, for personal reasons, you know, which I'm not gonna say.
No fault of their own.
With no fault of their own at all. And he was like, is there any chance you can look after my my male? And you know, I was like, yeah, that's not an issue. You know, I'm happy to. And he obviously he trusted us because of, you know, the dogs that we have. We've had
stupid money for him, but
like I wouldn't even like, I don't want to get, I wouldn't even sell him. Like, yeah, you know, I've already had a couple of people ask me, you know, how much do you want for him? But I wouldn't even, like Akhmet, you know, Akhmet has my word. You know what I mean? And I'll raise him and I will show you guys what a proper Boss Shepherd is like. Because like I said, it's not a joke where he's come from. He's come from, you know, a great kennel. I think his you know, what's the thingy name? The big Boss Shepherd, missing or something. He's Minik. He said that he said something about he's related to him, innit?
the big one in there.
So that.
Archie. What are you doing? What are you doing?
But yeah, mashallah, like I said, I want to show you all sides. So like, look, him doing this now. Not many people are show these. You know, like some people are just show the aggression side of it. Where here, I'm just trying to show you every single trait that this dog has. You know, there'll be times where he'll be more protective on walks. Maybe he gets encountered by, you know, someone or a dog or something. I'll record that. But on today's video, it's just literally just been a casual walk. And you can just see him, he's just he's acting like a child now. But if as soon as we start walking and if we get him on, Archie, let's go. Go boy, go on. Go on boy.
Come on.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Go boy, come on. Hey.
Archie, you coming? But yeah. See you guys later, man. I'll keep everyone posted up, man. Cool. Bye-bye.